congrats on Bandai Namco Beginner's Guide, definitely starting Tekken 8 strong, my old Masku besto friendo Eriki07.
Thank you so much for that, Reaper. I'm a long time support. And yeah, it was a huge honor to get to make an official guide for Tekken 8. You know, having been a fan since I was a child, you know, 10 years old, and then suddenly I'm asked by the company, you know, this is my job now, you know, to talk about Tekken, and they ask me to make the official beginner's guide, and it's like such a gigantic honor for me. So thank you so much. And, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my amazing audience, you know, who many of you have stood by me for years. I thought about this as I was out shopping with Wilhelm, and I'm like, I suddenly started getting really emotional, like this game is about to drop now in 1 or 2 days, and I just feel, with everything I've seen so far, it's going to be the best Tekken game and maybe even the best fighting game out there, and I just feel like it's the game us fans, the game we deserve. This is the Tekken game we've always deserved, and it's 1 or 2 days away. And I find that so unbelievably wholesome, and I'm so happy for all of us, to be honest. But so huge thanks to my audience. Like, many of you have stood by me for years, you know, and even those of you subscribed, you know, a day ago or a week ago, like I really appreciate it. Thank you. But so with that, let's watch the Devil Jin trailer, the last trailer for Tekken 8. And it's one of the coolest characters. We called it, you know, that he was gonna be the final guy to be revealed. And of course, some of the hype is a little bit gone. We've seen the move list. I've played him. But it feels like such an, I don't know, bittersweet moment. This is the final Tekken 8 trailer. And in a few days, we are playing this game that we will be playing for a decade, according to Harada. I'll be 48 when, when this is over and done with. And the last time we had a new Tekken game was 7 years ago. It's, I don't know, it's such a big occasion. Oh, and please, everyone, if you don't want to get spoiled on the story, stay away from any social media. I, thank God, have not been spoiled. My moderators are doing a good job in chat, banning anyone who tries to spoil anything. But yeah, if you log into any social media, even YouTube, you're taking a risk, you know. So, but let's watch the trailer. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch any YouTube except for this, and I was very protected achieving this link here to this trailer.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, I mean his outfit. Black Wings of Ruin. My God, I'm scared already. Honestly, the voice. How much is the voice? Only the voice. How much is that an upgrade on previous Devil Jin? And now he finally looks like a devil. Last time he looked devilish was Tekken 6. Tag 2, he looks like normal Jin with horns. And the new attacks. Up for 2. Oh, so say guard breaks. 1. Right. Right. So many awesome attacks. I wish this was its own stage almost. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, do we have a special intro? Oh no! Cleansing him. No, he's too strong. He's too strong. It's hard to go, oh my God, oh! when you've seen it all. Nice. Best rage art in the game or second best? I don't know. Yeah! Oh God, it is so fucking cool. He's so fucking cool. And I feel bad because we talked about this criticism earlier today where Tekken 8 to me seems just flawless. But one thing I agreed with, someone in the chat was like, man, dude, the rage arts aren't all 10 out of 10. Some of them are kind of a dud. Like Jin, maybe Asuka a little bit. Paul's isn't the most cinematic or dramatic, I think. And I was like, yeah, I do agree a little bit. Like Street Fighter 6 in general does it better, I would say. But I find it so comical that I'm gonna main personally, I don't know who you are going to main. I'm gonna main Kazuya and Devil Jin. I decided about a month ago, I was like, those are my boys. And they both have, I mean, I would say the best rage arts in the game. Both characters I'm interested in playing. Kazuya's just 10 out of 10. To me, as soon as Kazuya KOs you and he goes, Nandamuya Karamui, and he kicks you on the ground, I'm just like, best rage art. With the KO screen, it's the best one. And then Devil Jin's is pretty much as good, I would say. I would put Reina really high as well, but it's like, they are a little bit all over the place. Like, certain rage arts are just S tier, and certain ones feel like, you know, pretty dumpster tier. But so yeah, most of the gameplay stuff here, I've already seen. Naughty Main Man. And everyone who's been so kind to me and wholesome. I've been bombarded. A lot of people saw that beginner's guide I made, yeah, on Bandai Namco EU. And the amount of love I received after that. And so wholesome. So thank you all so much. But yeah, that gave me some more time with the game, obviously. And I have spent quite some time with Devil Jin, trying to figure him out. But so that's up for 2, his homing. He can actually pick up here. He can hit that and pick up here with free ring circus, 1 for 2. It's not super strict. So here's Damak 1+2 charge up. This can be cancelled into Morning Crow. So he can fake you out here. He can stand like that and then hold forward and he Morning Crows out of it, which is a really cool thing. This does a ton of chip damage, and then he gets 10 frames. So you get Flash Punch by Goosh. And his Flash Punch, this is nice. We're making all of the characters super unique now. So his Flash Punch throws the opponent very far away. So it's not as strong as Kazuya's. Kazuya's slumps them on their ass, and he very easily waivus in. You know, Kazuya is about setup and ground game. So Devil Jin's knocks them really far away now. So it's a little bit different. And this is his while standing 4-4, super powerful. That's the new down for 2. On hit, it transitions into Morning Crow. And he's heavy plus. And they take the Morning Crow mix up. That while standing 4-4. Exactly, it's the second hit of his Hell Sweep. Yeah, while standing 4 into second hit of Hell Sweep does ridiculous damage. And same properties on hit, I believe. Like +4. Leaves them crouching. And here's obviously the Hell Sweep combo. This does 49 exactly, I believe. And of course with recoverable health, because this is a launcher. You can opt for CD4-4 to get 38 damage, no recoverable health, +4, they recover crouching. And when you are in heat, now, obviously, you'll do CD4 laser and then something like a demon paw. And now you get a normal axis combo. And you can get a wall combo. So the most devastating Hell Sweep is going to be in heat. But you're going to lose heat. But now you can involve the wall, right? And get a proper wall combo. The Devil Twister into Thunder Godfist, right? Yeah. Is it better to do CD4-4 if Hell Sweep combo doesn't kill? I mean, it depends. I mean, it still does a lot of damage and knocks them to the ground, right? They're grounded. Not that you get amazing Oki, but yeah. And this is so slick. Down for 2-4 fly into 2. Fly 2. It's a really cool combo. But Devil Jin overall is just so cool. Here, and here, June ain't got shit on him. And June was nerfed while setting 1+2. No longer counter hits into a full launch. You only get 14 frames now, thank God. Because if that had stayed in the game, it's like... Yeah. Yeah, for real, they nerfed that. But it was too much. While standing 1+2 counter hit, -2 on block, on counter hit 70%, 75%, no execution. It's like, it was way too much. Way too much. Okay, so double electric. Heat burst. Bagoosh. While standing free into Morning Crow is something I missed. I didn't know he could Morning Crow transition there. Makes sense. This is the Tormentor. An absolutely incredible attack. That's Morning Crow free. That's going to be used a lot, by the way. And not only to screw. It has a ton of utility. It's not a low. It's actually a special mid. That means you can block it standing or crouching. Tiger, thanks for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And that is forward 4. You're gonna see, I mean, I don't wanna spoil too much, but you're gonna see the craziest fucking neutral on this character. The craziest fucking neutral. That forward 4 is like full screen almost. So when he's standing far away from you, he's threatening you with Shackle. If you duck that, forward 4. If you sidestep Morning Crow 2, and then he can still wave you in if he wants to. And that Shackle shuts down any keep out. Like Brian, Lee, Paul, spamming keep out. Shackle. It's, I've never seen a neutral like it in Tekken. So that dude is very much his own character now. So this is back 1+2. Which is a strong mid now. It used to be his bound move in Tekken 6 and Tag 2. And then in Tekken 7, no one really used it. It didn't really do too much. But in this game, they thought of that. And now on block, it's like only -1. So it's basically neutral on block. On hit, it's like +7. Something ridiculous, like +7. On counter hit, it knocks down for a steel pedal, but but it chips a ton. If you just connect on block with this, it does a considerable amount of chip. Dromedary, thanks for 4 months. Aren't we about to see the while standing free? That's back free heat engager. This is Morning Crow Heat Smash. It's an unbreakable throw, that's a high, but very easily sidestepped. It has 0 tracking. 0 tracking. Bagoosh! So upward for Heat Engager, super strong. Super strong. CD1+2. Not the best move when you're not in heat, in my opinion. But once you are in heat, this is a mid launcher that's +2 on block. But it's slow. It comes out at 26. Same speed as your CD3. So it is slow. Still strong, though. That's his normal heat smash. So from neutral, basically. Psycho Crusher, it's like full screen. On block, it transitions automatically into Shackle, which they have to block. And then you're +11, like a normal Shackle on block, and you get the mix-up. It has insane tracking. I don't think you can step this to either side. It has insane tracking. So Devil Jin in heat is disgusting. Shackle on hit into 2-2 launches when you're in heat if you dash out of it. Damage 2 and knocks down on counter hit for back 4. While standing free, counter hit. You can get electric here, by the way. But it's Reina has something similar. She also has a perfect electric setup. But both of those are not as strong as Kazuya's, because they've applied this while standing free. The follow-up hit here scales. So when you electric launch here, it actually doesn't do that much damage because it applies massive scaling. So if I do an electric combo on you from an electric, let's say I do 75 damage. If I do while standing free perfect electric, I'll probably still do 75. Or maybe even slightly less. So while it's super cool that it's there, it scales a lot. It's not like Kazuya abolishing fist perfect electric and he does 100%. So it's still cool that it's there, I think. Reina is the same, it scales, yeah. Wait, what did we get here? Bagoosh. I love his 2-1-4 with that claw attack. And that's the new downward 1-2. And now we are at the end. Bagoosh? What is this pose? I mean, I know he's a devil, but you know, that's your son. What was that pose? That did not look right. June is a classy lady. But to be honest, yeah, he's just so unbelievably cool. Like, I gotta say, I was never Devil Jin's biggest fan. He was, or Jin in general, you know, a little bit edgy. I mean, Tekken is pretty anime in general, but I thought Jin and Devil Jin, they were too much, you know, the shonen edgy, mysterious protagonist. But I gotta say, Devil Jin in Tekken 8 is nothing but super badass. And his gameplay is super unique. And there's so many great things you can say about Tekken 8. I feel like they're nailing everything. I feel like they thought of everything. But something you won't hear people talk too much about, because it takes a huge nerd like me to even pay attention to it, to its fullest. But they've gone to great lengths to make all of the characters do their own thing and be completely unique. What Tekken 7 did, and especially with every season of Tekken 7, was homogenize the characters a ton. Everyone has a 13-frame counter-hit launcher. Everyone has a long-range power mid homing counter-hit launcher. It's all safe. Everyone plays counter-hit game and pokes. In this game, anytime you pick a character, you know that character does something no one else does. No one else. King is completely unique. Does not rely anymore on big counter-hit launchers. Back one. He's now a big guy wrestler that armors and tanks shit because he doesn't have a backdash. He has no movement. He's a big guy now, and he throws all the time. Lee is the only character now with a Magic 4. 11-frame counter-hit launcher. He's the only character. Devil Jin and Kazuya, well, in Tekken 7, you know, some notable differences. In Tekken 8, it's like, it's night and day. You know, or Reina. which they've done such a great job with. The most complicated newcomer ever in a Tekken game goes to Reina. Truly, you can tell they really put effort to Reina and that they really like the character. It must have taken them years to design her moveset, is my guess. But so I just wanted to say that for someone like me who not only likes the visuals of these characters, but I like to dissect their gameplay, and I really like their gameplay, the gameplay design. Now you have 31 fighters. I'm not gonna count Panda and Kuma both, but you have 31 fighters who are truly unique. Truly unique. And it really means something now when you go from one character to another. It really means something again. So that's something I'm very happy with Tekken 8, personally. But super awesome trailer. And that, man, that concludes it. That's the last Tekken 8 trailer. And now soon we're gonna play it. And holy shit, I hope all of you can stay away from spoilers. I really hope everyone can stay spoiler free.